Nico Rosberg didn't mince words. It's like watching a master pianist fumble the keys. That was his assessment of Lewis Hamilton's driving through turns 6 and 7 in Hungary. And it sent a ripple through the paddock that still hasn't faded. Rosberg framed it as a revelation because what he saw wasn't just a bad qualifying lap. It was a legendary driver battling muscle memory inside a machine that refused to cooperate. And it raised a terrifying question. Had Hamilton's greatest strength finally become his biggest liability? The seven-time world champion, known for his razor-sharp trail braking and surgical control at corner entry, now finds that very technique triggering chaos within Ferrari's SF25. Deep braking used to be his secret weapon, pivoting the car late, rotating it sharply, managing load transfers like a conductor guiding a symphony. But now, with Ferrari's fragile rear diffuser architecture and temperamental balance, that very technique is destabilizing the car, stalling the airflow, breaking the rear end loose, and leaving Hamilton caught in a vicious loop. And all of this came to a head during one of Hamilton's worst qualifying performances at the Hungaroring in 15 years. Out in Q2, stranded in 12th with no obvious answers and only haunting questions. After the session, his voice cracked over the radio, "Hopefully, I'll be back." 4 words, but in Formula One, 4 words can be an earthquake. Not "I'll be back." Hopefully. What began as Hamilton's bold romantic swan song, a final chapter in Ferrari red, has turned into something far more fragile. The cameras captured the symptoms. Head down in the paddock, quiet stares at telemetry, silence during debriefs. But Rosberg captured the truth. This isn't just setup confusion. It's the kind of fundamental misalignment between driver and car that no amount of simulator hours can cure. The moment Hamilton signed with Ferrari, the script was supposed to write itself. A generational driver, a legendary team, together, one final push to capture a world title that had eluded them both since 2008. But halfway into the 2025 season, that script is unraveling. It's not just the results, though those have been painful. It's the pattern. On weekends where Leclerc threads the car onto pole position, Hamilton barely scrapes through Q2. When Ferrari delivers a chassis capable of brilliance, Hamilton struggles to extract even basic consistency. From the outside, it looks like adaptation problems. But Rosberg's comments opened a deeper layer. The problem isn't that Hamilton is slow, it's that he's driving the car wrong. Because the way he drives has become incompatible with what Ferrari has built. His famed deep trail braking destabilizes the rear diffuser and throws off the SF25's fragile aero balance. Ferrari engineers know it. The telemetry confirms it. The simulator shows it. But knowing the issue is only half the battle. Asking a driver like Hamilton, hardwired over 2 decades to drive on instinct, to reprogram that instinct mid-season is like asking a concert pianist to swap hands and play backwards. Unlike at Mercedes, where the car development revolved around his inputs for years, Ferrari's DNA is different. It's an ecosystem designed around Leclerc, a different braking style, a different steering trace, a different rhythm entirely. As a result, Hamilton's presence, once meant to elevate the team, has instead highlighted its limits. At the heart of Lewis Hamilton's crisis lies a simple truth with devastating consequences. Ferrari's SF25 was not built for a driver who brakes like him. On paper, trail braking is one of the most elegant techniques in Formula One. Hamilton mastered this years ago. It's how he built his legendary wet weather performances, how he overtook where others lifted, how he extended tire life while keeping lap times sharp. But the SF25 doesn't reward trail braking, it punishes it. The car's rear aero platform is notoriously fragile. Its floor design, combined with a tightly packaged diffuser, is hypersensitive to load changes during corner entry. When Hamilton trail breaks into a turn, he introduces rapid pitch changes that stall airflow through the diffuser, destabilizing the rear and causing unpredictable snaps. Ferrari engineers have spent hours trying to widen the setup window to accommodate Hamilton's style, adjusting rake, shifting weight distribution, softening rear suspension travel. But every solution opens a new problem. What's worse, these changes don't only affect Hamilton. They often degrade Leclerc's performance too, creating a compromised setup that satisfies no one. The telemetry shows it. Hamilton's corner traces diverge significantly from Leclerc's, especially in medium-speed turns like those in Sector 2 at the Hungary. Leclerc lifts early, brakes in a straight line, and rotates with minimal steering input. Hamilton brakes later, trails into the apex, and relies on rotation during deceleration. And on this car, that difference isn't subtle. It's lap time. It's tire degradation. It's confidence under pressure. Inside the Ferrari garage, the challenge isn't just mechanical. It's philosophical. Every weekend now unfolds like a strategic paradox. How do you set up a car for a driver whose instincts are incompatible with your platform without destroying the competitiveness of the package as a whole? After the Canada incident, where Hamilton's preferred brake compound triggered a destabilizing rear snap into Turn 3, Ferrari shifted to a softer pad for Hungary, hoping to smooth the initial bite. But that robbed him of confidence, forcing earlier braking and awkward corner entry angles. The result? A spin in Q2 and a qualifying performance more suited to a midfield rookie than a 7-time world champion. It's become a feedback loop with no exits. Hamilton asked for changes to restore front-end response. The team obliges. The rear becomes unpredictable. They dial it back. He steers. And all the while, Charles Leclerc quietly delivers results with a fundamentally different driving approach. Shorter braking zones, smoother load transfer, less rear rotation. What makes this moment in Hamilton's career so haunting isn't just the lap times. It's the silence. The quiet between interviews. The look in his eyes during the post-race debriefs. This isn't the Hamilton we've known for 17 years.